going to spend some time talking about signaling. And there's a lot of stuff in the survival literature that's sort of important, and there are a few things that are really important. And certainly rescue communications are really important. You need to be found. And one of the best things that you can do is to use a signal mirror. Now, in another segment, we'll be talking about using a commercial signal mirror. But today we're just going to talk about improvising a signal mirror using any old mirror. And today I happen to have a CD. It happens to be a Barry Manilow CD. So we're going to use that. It's not really Barry Manilow. Even I wouldn't stoop to that. So I can't tell you how many times I've seen pictures in survival books where they show somebody using a signal mirror. And this is what they show. They show the person with the signal mirror like this, and their hands up in the air, and they're shining the sun against their fingers, trying to hit the airplane. Well, I can assure you that the airplane that I'm sighting between my fingers is not going to be able to see this flash of light. And the reason for that is because I don't have the mirror aligned with my own line of sight. Well, it turns out that there is a great mirror, and that is a CD. And not only is it a great mirror, but it happens to have a hole drilled right through the center of it, which makes it perfect for sighting. So let's talk about how to use a CD as a signal mirror. Well, the first thing I do is I figure out where the sun is. And in this case, the sun is just right about there. And so I take the mirror and I reflect it against something that I can see. So if you're in a life raft, you reflect it against the tube. Whatever you're close to, you can just reflect it. In this case, I can see the sun reflecting off of my backpack. So now I have a rough idea what the angle is going to be. So I slowly, keeping the sun on my backpack, bring the CD up to my eye. At this point, I can put my fingers out and continue to reflect the sunlight off my fingers. Maintaining that angle, I bring my fingers up into the sky and I can waggle the sunlight across my fingers and aim for the approaching rescue aircraft. Now, most of you realize this, but just using a signal mirror randomly really won't affect any rescue. A signal mirror is used once there are rescue personnel, typically a rescue aircraft, within range. At that point, you signal, and at that point, hopefully they'll see you. Now, a signal mirror really works, and a signal mirror can be seen for many tens of miles in the right conditions. Don't use it at night.